artistic tribute to the hard hopes and hardships of Filipino seafarers and their families. And at the core of this experience is a wave of stories waiting to be heard. Right with us, this is Alon. And at this point, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our media press who have graced this event. From our maritime journalists, we have from Maritime Horizons, Jester Tan and Marivic Sese. Miss Senny and Ian Nebri from Harbor School. Wilmar Almeria from Fast Maritime. Eloy Calimoso from Easy Ways News. Ayan. From Welfare, Vision to Seafarer. Okay, Trina Chanko of GNA Pinoy TV, our official media partner. Ayan. And also Trina Chanko, good afternoon. Ian Makasaed from the Jackson, Gabrido of the LGBT Seafarer, Maria Cecilia Hiron of WCSF, Jeremy Orquesa of Seafarer Cadet, and Marville Espago of Seafarer ISWAN or ISWAN. Also from the online media, we have Albert Abilido of Chickanes, Kate Adahar of Random Republica, alright, John Bueno of Kumako. Ayan, okay. Florencio Rusay from Manuel Walk to Life. Ayan po. FJ De Leon of Glitz PH. Jojo Panaligan of Rider PH. Ayan. Chad Rosette of the Manila Feed. Nazamel Tavares of High Piña PH. From our broaching, we have Alvin Ignacio of Daily Tribute. Alan Policarpio of Inquirer. J.A. Stoligo of Malaya. Bobby Requintina of Manila Bulletin. Okay, Nikki Wong of Manila Standard. Tessa Mauricio of Manila Times. Natalie Tomado of Philippine Star. From Pilar Mateo of Tabloid. Yan. Okay, thank you. MJ Felipe of ABS-CBN TV Patrol and MJ Malfory of News 5. Good afternoon. Of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors and partners for the Philippine Association of Mariners Employment, Association of Marine Officer and Seamen's Union of the Philippines or AMOSUP, from the Philippine-Japan Manning Consultative Council or PJMCC. Okay, thank you so much. From Pandiman, okay, from Naes Shipping, Cabarro Seaman's Loan and Sepa Credit. Good afternoon po. Also from the International Seafarers Welfare and Assistance Network, from the Mission of Seafarers, GIG and the Sampaguita Foundation Incorporated, and Women Championing Seafarer Families. Let's give ourselves a big warm round of applause. Of course, our venue partner, the Habi Stadium. Palapakan din po natin sila. Of course, let us not forget our official hashtag for this event. We have 3 official hashtags po. We have hashtag Alon Concert 2025 and hashtag Ben and Ben for Seafarers and hashtag Salamat Seafarers. You can find them in our brochure that you have that was given to you para po din po makalimutan. Yeah. So, Alon, no? Pag-ibig, alon ng pag-ibig, pangarap at pag-asa. Sa bawat alon, may kwento. Ang kwento ng pag-ibig, ng pangarap, at ng pag-asa. So ngayong hapon, samahan niyo po kami sa unang bugso ng damdamin at diwa ng pagtatanghal na ito. And now, to officially begin this journey, we invite all of your attention to the screen as we present our opening AVP, Alon ng Pag-ibig, Pangarap at Pag-asa. Right away, this is Alon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Maraming salamat po for having me here. Gusto ko na po invite kayong lahat to watch the concert. I am so honored to be here dahil tulad nga po na nasabi kanina, ako po ay isang anak ng Marino. And yung words na nakalagay sa poster, it really reflects kung ano yung mga naiparamdam sa akin ng papa ko growing up. Even though at first I didn't understand why ay kinailangan niya umalis. Siyempre, as a child, hindi ko na naintindihan yun. But now, I stand on my father's shoulders. I get to dream, I get to do, I get to pursue my dreams kasi sinacrifice niya yung sarili niyang dreams. And now, it is a chance and an honor to honor him through my talent and through singing songs for him kasi hindi ko yun nagagawa masyado. And now, may ganitong kasing chance to do it for my father. So, ayun, maraming salamat po. Thank you so much for having me here. Maraming salamat.
Thank you. So this time from a girl group, no? They are all pretty. So let's welcome Calista.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Calista. Hello po. Syempre po, it's a privilege and it's an honor for us to be part of this, not just a simple event, but it's a big movement po that represents all the seafarers and their families. And for us to be part of this, and kami lang po talaga yung babae na nandito po sa event na to, it's a big responsibility for us to have our voices be heard and to represent the women ng mga seafarers po. At kami po, ang Calista po, we represent empowerment, strength, and determination. That is also the qualities of all the seafarers, especially yung mga kababaihan po na on board. And sa pamamagitan po ng alon, kami po, nabigyan po kami ng privilege to represent all the women po sa dagat. And I think with our music as well, the message po ng music na to is makaka-touch po ng hearts ng mga pamilya po na malalayo sa mga nagtatrabaho po sa dagat. And do you guys want to add more?
Ito, we're not just here to perform, but we're here to show support and share a message that women have a voice nga po, and we want to be heard and valued too, even in the fields like the maritime industry, where men usually lead. So women are taking up, and we want to bring empowerment. Yes, thank you.
Thank you po. Ayan. So last but not least, of course, we have also a video message coming from Ben and Ben. Audio, please.
Ayun, ay nasa isang tour, concert tour. Kaya humingi po ng kaumanghin na hindi nakadalo ngayong araw. Salamat po.
Alright, so thank you, July. So now I think we're now on the one of the tours of this press launch. We shall be hearing now questions coming from you, the press. Just simply when you would like to ask questions, just state your name and of course your group of affiliation. Okay, who will start the ball rolling? Yes, ma'am, in red, please. Sorry. Okay, they followed by the one in her room. Sige po. Good afternoon. We have, I think, microphone there. Yes, sige po. And please, would you like to address your question to anyone else po dito po sa...
Anyone can answer the question. Good afternoon, and we'd like to congratulate you on such a wonderful advocacy, for not just the seafarers but their families. My question is in relation to that. Anybody can answer. I know it's a benefit concert, so you'll be raising funds, but since it's a tribute also to the families of the seafarers or the seafarers themselves, is there a portion of the stadium that pwede po makapag-imbita kayo ng mga families and seafarers who are here? in the country at the time, since it's a tribute to them, will there be an area dedicated to members of the seafaring community?
Thank you, ma'am, for the question. Well, of course, we prioritize inviting the families and seafarers. That's why we are partnering with the largest union of seafarers in the world, AMOSUP, or Associated Marine Officers and Seamen's Union of the Philippines. So they're sending us their members and their families as well. And we also have connection with the family themselves, with the women championing seafarer families. These are the partners, the wives, the friends, the seafarers themselves, among the families of seafarers. We also have connection with the Mission to Seafarer Support Family Network, which we can also invite to join us here. And collaboratively, from the government, the private stakeholders, and our sponsors and our organizations, we'd like to give them prioritize sending seafarers to join here.
To the concert, because I'm wondering how much of the tickets will be actually sold to the public, and then how much po yung ipapamigay po, because since it's a tribute, my understanding, I know that there is an annual teacher's tribute po, no, that is mounted, and this is, pwede lang po talaga umattend mga guro, and they're treated to a night of music and all that, but I understand, and tama naman po, we need to raise funds for all the different projects. So how much po will the public be able to, percentage-wise maybe?
The concert is open to public. And we are encouraging the money agencies to send off their seafarers.
Understood.
So we are coordinating with them to, this is your treat to your seafarers.
Okay.
Go buy us tickets. Go buy them tickets and send them
send
over
to the
our.
family.
Yes, that's why we are in partnership with the organizations of Manning.
But yeah, I think that's very important for us to know para po we can write about it and maintindihan din po ng mga companies na ito that they can treat their employees' families
Yes, thank you.
to this tribute.
And also
understood.
important din po na malaman din magkaroon din tayo ng audience sa public, general audience. So they start the process also of increasing the awareness and appreciation ng seafarers.
Yes, opo. So, si Direk naman po, in terms of how the concert will go, ganito rin po ba? Because obviously we were very touched with the stories that were shared with us today. Meron po bang talagang mga marino who will be up on the stage in between the songs that will be sang and yung mga choices din po ba ng kanta talagang very fitting dun sa experiences po nila.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly po. Precisely. Dahil ang kwento po, ang bida, hindi lamang po audio-visual. They will be live on stage. So, it's an audio-visual combined with an on-stage storytelling and mixed with the songs of Ben and Ben. Ganun po siya naka-disenyo. So right now, we are in the process of production and talking with these real-life seafarers and families para po iugnay ang bawat eksena at kwento.
Just to give us a preview po, alin po specifically, maybe just name 2 or 3 songs from Ben and Ben that talaga pong highlight nito?
Siyempre, hindi po mawawala dyan yung kanilang mga top hits talaga. Sa susunod na habang buhay, araw-araw, pipiliin ka. Dahil yun, ang daming relate match dun eh. So, sa kantang yun eh. Sabi ko nga dun, share ko lang no, sa management ng Ben and Ben. Sabi ko, kayo talaga yung, kasi we did an online survey po. Ben and Ben topped that survey na mag-perform, magbigay ng pag-aalay sa mga marino at mga pamilya. Shinare ko sa Ben and Ben. Ang sabi sa akin ng manager, ako mabuti hindi sila nagsusuicide, no? It's a joke, but it's a reality. So, part of the storyline of Alon will deep dive into mental health din po. May mga ganong sensitive issues. So napakalawak po ng scope ng narrative ng Alon. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, thank you so much. That's another lady from please.
Angela Mateo po, yung Heartown Showbiz News 24/7 natin and Pinoy News Channel. Gusto ko lang balikan yung storya ng mga maritime at mga seafarers natin kasi kasi di ba may OWA, ano yung contribution ng government para sa mga kasi ang alam lang natin ng istorya usually are about mga nasa land, istorya ng mga floor contentasyon. What about the seafarers and ano yung ginagawa ng OWA for kasi sila laging nababalitaan yung mga pinupuntahan ni Sir Arnel Ignacio dun sa mga iba-ibang bansa. What about sa seafarers? Meron bang ganun?
Actually, so wala tayong government representation today. But just to answer, OWA provides various services. Meron sila yung mga seafarer upgrading program na may mga parang pa-training, free training siya, ganun. So there are various incentives and benefits that are available through government agencies. But kami po as welfare organizations, we also provide various services for the seafarer. Like sa amin is helpline, sa MTS may family network and various other initiatives. Ayun, so si Ma'am Lana mag-share siya later siguro. Pinilit, ayun. So, but then again, the government is there to support through OWA and then we also have the Department of Migrant Workers.
Pero yun nga, yung times na nagkakagulo usually, meron tayo nakikitang tao pumupunta sa like si Arnel Ignacio nga, di ba? Or may ibang story siya ngayon. Pinupuntahan niya talaga yung mga men namatay, inuuwi nga raw. Pagkakakwentuhan namin si Arnel, inuuwi nga raw niya dito mga kabaong na mga ganon. Sa inyo, sa seafarers, wala kayong masyadong alam ng mga ganon.
Ayun po kasi hindi po kami pinipick up ng press.
Pero yung head ng nagpapalita sila.
Actually, in the previous stint of Administrator Arnel Ignacio, we are very closely monitoring cases of ambulance chasing. If you are familiar with that, these are the unscrupulous lawyers and agents pursuing cases of seafarers kailang manning agent. And then at the end of the day, sila ka makakakuha ng malaking porsyento ng pera. So, coordination po namin nila Sir Arnel. And this time, sana po, we would like to highlight this concert po sana, gustong mag-establish ng ganong programa na kung saan lahat tayo coordinated, with example, OWA, DFW, most probably kasi sila na po ang pinaka-department dyan. Magkaroon po ng swapping communication, lalo na sa mga, pag may example meron po tayong just recently, na-champion natin isang kwento ng family na nag-claim ng namatay po yung seafarer on board. And because pagka hindi po siya nabigyan ng highlight or ng support, patagal po nila makukuha yung claim nila. But because of our partnership with OWA, primarily with OWA and the Office of Sir Arnel last year, napabilis po natin yung kaso, mababigay yung claim ng family na nawalan ng seafarer on board. It's a sad story, but with the coordination, with the smooth coordination with the government and the non-profit organizations like us, mas napapabilis po yung suporta natin sa mga seafarers. Not just lang po doon sa mga namatay, but yung mga may kailangan.
So, thank you. And sana din, magkaroon din ng, hindi naman pero yung sa pelikula, di ba? Sana rin kayo ng floor contemplation. Like story ni John Mark, di ba? Parang maganda din kasi i-share yung story nyo. MMK, magpakailanman, mga ganun. Kasi puro talaga ang bagong bayanin na nakikita natin usually are those na nagtatrabaho sa land, hindi galing sila agad, di ba? So sana meron pa rin ganun.
Maraming salamat po sa hope na yan, Pilar. Gusto din po namin mangyari yan. So ngayon po, actually this ALEC concert is, we're dreaming of having this a regular tribute concert for the seafarers. So this year, ito po yung audition namin sa inyo na pagka nakita niyo po yung impact nito sa industriya namin ay baka mas mapamahal na po kayo sa amin at talagang araw-araw nyo na rin kami susulat at may demand na tayo sa mga producer na magawa ng mga storya, pwedeng kwento ng issue-based, meron po tayong HIV o na kwento, kabet, na kwento. Totoo po itong mga kwentong ito at yung mga suicide na yan. At saka po yung mga pamilya natin na talagang iba rin po pinagdadaanan ng mga asawa ng mga seafarers kasi sila po ang nanay at tatay at lahat ng problema sa kanila. So, ganun po. Gusto namin i-highlight po yung mga story na to at sana this time, mangyari po ito hindi lang sa isang araw na to but sunod-sunod po tayo. Maraming salamat.
Salamat po.
Thank you po.
Here's Alan Ignacio po.
Okay, thank you. Hey, and Alan Ignacio, this is for JM. JM, question number 1. Seafarer ko rin ba ang daddy mo?
Ay, hindi na po. Retired na po.
Okay. When did you understand yung need niya na umalis sa inyo when you were growing up?
I think mga teens na rin po. Although, recently, bago yung mga last sa kanya po, ano pa rin, hindi pa rin ako sanay na umaalis siya. And before po nagkaroon ng internet, may mga days din po talaga na hindi namin siya nakakontakt. So yung ganong klaseng experience, I never thought na universal siya. Like I thought yung mga ganong experiences po ay sa amin lang. And then when I heard yung stories din po ng iba, it made sense na hindi lang pala siya yung thing na ako lang yung magpo-process. So hearing yung stories made me feel na hindi lang kami yung nakakaranas.
Okay. Is there a special song na nire-request lagi ng papa mo sa'yo na kantahin mo for him?
Meron po, yung favorite po niya nung bata po ko, My Love Will See You Through.
Okay, Marcos.
Opo. Hindi ko po alam bakit, pero kinakanta ko na din po.
So, part ka siya ng repertoire mo ngayon. Part ka siya ng repertoire mo ngayon, that song for your dad.
Tatanungin ko po siya kung gusto niya marinig. O baka iba na yung song na gusto niya po ngayon.
Without a father figure, what do you miss most about him when he's not around? You growing up?
May mga times din po kasi na siya yung, pag andito po siya, siya yung critic ko rin po. So, pag may mga performances po ako, minsan siya yung nagbibigay ng feedback. And I think, yung musicality ko as an artist, majority po doon ay galing din po sa kanya. Kasi lagi ko siya nakikinig ng music, siya yung nag-introduce sa akin kay Freddie Mercury, yung mga ganong klaseng artists, sa kanya ko na-discover. I think yun yung na-miss ko din sa kanya nung mga times na nasa barko po siya.
Okay. To the Calista ladies, how well do you relate to the seafarer experience? Kasi hindi naman namin alam yung background nyo, kung meron ba kayong mga members of the family who are into seafaring. Paano kayo nakaka-relate sa experiences nila?
Actually po, wala naman po akong family or friends na nagtatrabaho po sa dagat. Pero po, yung family ko po, malayo din po sa akin kasi OFW po and nagtatrabaho po sa Dubai. So, that way, I think po na nakaka-relate po ako and si Denise po, with that na malayo nga po yung families and mahirap po na lumaki na walang pamilya or malayo yung pamilya mo. Ayun.
As young ladies, how do you cope with that? Yung ganong, the distance is real, although may internet na, may ways of other forms of communication. How do you cope growing up as young ladies na alam nyo whether a father figure or a mother is far away?
Siguro po, with friends and people na nasa tabi pa rin po namin, like our siblings, and also kahit nga po malayo yung parents namin, siguro po yung strength po ng mom ko na pinapakita po niya sa amin as her child na kahit mahirap yung buhay sa ibang bansa, pinapakita niya pa rin po na masaya siya, nakakate, and ayun po for me.
And then, ibang members?
Sa akin naman po,
every time, parang yung coping ko po pag namimiss ko siya, lagi ko lang siya chinachat, gano'n. Iyak na. Iyak kasi po, i-share ko lang kasi.
Don't cry. Give me a tissue of water, please. What's your name, Iha?
I'm Denise po.
Denise, okay.
Recently po, kasi di ba po nag-Mother's Day po.
Okay. On Mother's Day. Oh, wala.
So, ayun po, parang nag-communicate po ako sa friend ng mom ko para lang po mapadala ko siya and ng gift po sa Mother's Day. And ayun po, sobrang yung mga ganong bagay po, sobrang kahit malaking bagay na po yun sa mom ko kasi sobrang layo niya po and matagal ko na rin po siya hindi nakikita.
Nasaan ang mami mo now?
Nasa Dubai din po, parehas po kami ni Dane. And ngayon po na, ito po, nasa group po ako, like, nagpa-perform every time. Ayun po, parang lagi ko po siya sinesenda ng mga videos or sasabihin ko po, may guesting kami sa ganito or ganyan.
I'm sure one of these days makakapag-concert kayo sa Dubai.
Manifest po natin.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yun na po.
Thank you.
The next question will come.
Sa target amount po, not to yung tickets po times na lang the seats. Ayun na po, we don't actually target anything. We just want to produce this for the seafarers and their families. So whatever, kung ano man yung mapag-share ng organizer and beneficiary. Ako po sa Gold Foundation, and we also have welfare organizations here, gusto po namin i-share din sa kanila because we believe in their causes as well. And that their works directly benefit the seafarers. So hindi po talaga kami nagta-target ng how much yung aming sponsorship and ticket sales, no? But we also would like to bring it back to the producer. Kahit pa paano po, to be honest, makabawi lang sila para makagawa pa kami ng iba pa because there's something that we're cooking din po sana for November because it's the National Maritime, for the September, National Maritime Week po yan, no? And we want something like this to regularly be produced para sa kanila, para hindi lang po tayo one-day event. And may platform na mga seafarers wherein they can showcase their talents as well. And they are heard in ways that's creative with the musicality and their storytelling as well. So ganun lang po kami. Hindi po kami actually nag-meeting ng number. No? Thank you so much sa producer namin, Ruiz family, Seafarer family po yan. Isang araw po, naglalakad lang po kami sa kalsada ng Ermita, nagkabanggaan kami. Tapos sabi niya, Sima ka ba? Kasi joke lang po. Because of our programs that we do, we were able to connect with them. And then nakita namin yung story nila. Tapos, yes, si Mars Curly po, ang mother po ni Sir Ruiz, ay isang champion po namin yan sa Women Championing Seafarer Families who advocate for the protection and welfare of our seafarers. So sila po yung lumalaban sa ng information campaign para po sa ambulance chaser. And then one time dumating sila like sa isang training namin sa kanila na libre po ito para sa kanila. Nagkaroon kami ng conceptualization ni Direk na Serbian, ito yung konsepto na gusto ko kasi he's a creative director and I also I also stage events for the seafarers and their families. So sabi namin, number one, ang ginagawa po namin trabaho talaga lagi, primarily automatic yan dapat sana, most probably, kailangan galing sila sa seafarers and their families. So, yung mga yung mga team namin, they're also part of seafaring community, if not seafarers, but related to them. And also, maritime press, hindi masyado itong nag-iingay sa mainstream, of course, kasi isang community kami. So now, I hope you can get to connect with them as well, para po sa mga impactful stories na kailangan nyo din. Kasi po, like the oceans, sobrang vast ng mga story dito, content ba?
Maraming salamat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very well said. Okay, how about from this side naman? Yes, sir. Okay po.
Yun naman po namin, yun na po.
Thank you po. Oh, we have...
Yes, Ms.
Sige
Lia.
po.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Mia from Harbor School and Maritime Governance Association. I see this concert as a tribute, a fundraising, and a movement, right? So, as a movement, you are a group of different organizations and NGOs, right? So, paano kayo mag-merge as one into a movement that would continuously support your initiatives of paying tributes to the seafarers and their families?
Even without this Alon, we've been coordinating. We've been coordinating very well. There's pag may mga kaso po ng seafarers na hindi nagagawa ng ICE1 na available sa amin yung serbisyo sa MTS, nagbabaguhan po kami. And then that's one way of showing to our seafarers that support is available, always available for them 24/7. And with this Alon lang po, of course, we want to stage something na talagang sila yung highlight. Na sila lang talaga yung nakikita doon sa stage through AVPs and all that. Because we want to keep ourselves as their backbone lang of support. Hindi po kami dito for the clout para lang pasikat or kumita. At nararamdaman po yun ng mga seafarers na pinagsisilbihan namin. Kasi even without this Alon, we've been coordinating and we've been supporting them behind the scenes. So yun lang po yung gusto. And actually po sa seafarers, sa mga mismong seafarers natin, wala naman pong masyadong kaso eh. Gusto lang po namin yung industry as the whole and the general public as a whole na talagang sumuporta din po sana kayo sa amin. Kasi kung suporta lang, busog sa amin sa maritime community, busog naman po sila. Pero gusto din po sana namin ng isang konsepto na kung saan ang gobyerno, ang non-profit organizations, the union, and then the stakeholders sa general community ay mas ma-appreciate ang mga seafarers.
Follow up ko lang. Sir, pwede ba? Yung sa current events or issue ng seafarers, could you please give us name 3 major issues that needs attention, yung para to really help them? Kasi di ba, nandito ang LGBTQ, nandito ang mental health, nandito legal make perhaps. Thank you.
Thank you po. Napakaganda na ang tanong ninyo kasi isa nga po ito sa dahilan kung bakit ginawa ito. There are several issues of seafarers. Siguro ngayon aware tayo, internet is available, but communication is still limited for seafarers. And there are a lot of things that because of the absence of a reliable communication or a timely communication, yung katulad ng naranasan nila, konti na lang bibitiw na. Suicide is another issue that the seafarers are facing. The overwork on board ships is also an issue common in a seafarer. Ilang oras po tayo nagtatrabaho sa isang araw? I know sa journalist, hindi yan 8 to 5. Tama po ba? 24/7, is that right? Pero umuwi tayo sa bahay, tama? Sila, minsan. Oo. So sila po, yan, yung long work hours, over fatigue, long distance na walang sabihin natin na reliable connection all the time. I'm not saying there isn't at all. Pero kung kayo po ay nasa laot, at syempre, ano ba yung ginagamit doon? Satellite. But not all vessels are modern to have the modern satellite as well. I would understand dahil asawa rin po ako ng seafarer. So yun po, yung disconnection, yung relationship issues, narinig po natin sa kanila. Still, maybe Ma'am Sel had experienced it decades ago and still happening today. So these are issues. Another, may contract sila. So unlike us, meron po tayong longevity, di ba? Kung 5 years na tayo sa company, maybe the company is paying for our pension or meron tayong ganun. Wala po niyan ang mga seafarers. Long before and up to now, these are issues that the seafarers are facing. More than the mental health, sometimes also the provision on board, yung pagkain nila. There are times pag Pinoy po ang mga cook, aba masarap yan, at naiintindihan nila. But if you are in a vessel with a mixed crew, maybe they can attest to this, and hindi din Pinoy yung mga cook nila doon. Magrereklamo, pizza naman everyday, pasta naman everyday. Siyempre, hindi po tayo yun, di ba? Gusto natin sinigang, gusto natin adobo, gusto natin kanin. And it affects them. Kayo nga, pakainin ng pizza everyday. Iinit ulo nyo. So, yun po. These are some, sabihin natin na maybe sometimes it's petty, but what if 24 hours walang tulog, tapos hindi mo makausap yung pamilya mo? And pag nakausap mo pa, it could be misunderstanding or misunderstanding. And yes, it still prevails up to now. Thank you po.
Thank you so much. Ayan po. So, sila, I think one last question po from the press. Okay, kay Ma'am po. Okay po.
Ay, hello. Good afternoon. I'm Marilee from Maritime Horizons. Parang questions lang dun sa ticket. Kasi di ba we are targeting na audience is not only seafarers, kundi mga families nila. Of course, yung families, may mga kids yan na alam naman natin open lahat, di ba? Yung concert. So, magbibigay ba kayo ng special rate, let's say, buong families gustong manood ng concert? Kasi di ba, through money agencies yung pagbibenta ng ticket. And then, kasi kami, nakakausap namin direct yung mga families. So, para makatulong din kami sa pagpo-promote, siguro para the whole, sa isang family, parang yun na rin yung banding nila. Mabibigyan ba natin sila ng special rate? Let's say, buong family.
Yes po, we do have promos available, lalo na ang family bundle natin wherein you can get 1 ticket for free when you buy 4. So, hindi lang po tayo sa manning agency nakakakuha ng ticket. As I've mentioned before, we have a ticketing partner which is tickettome.net. So, pwede po kayo mag-purchase doon. Automatic pong ma-apply ang discount once you buy 4 tickets of the same tier. So, ayun, may family bundle po tayo. Perfect for the families po na you've mentioned. And we're planning to make more discounts or promos available this coming weeks as much as we can po. Ayun.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, V. So, bottom line po, ma'am and sir, we're doing our best para po maka-attend ang pamilya ng mga seafarers and their families, but we can only do so much. To tell you honestly, ma'am, sir, ito po, hindi po kami nagtatago and we would like to be honest. Nilaunch po namin ang project February. And ito po, totoo po ito, hindi na po namin kayo bubulahin, no? Wala pa pong 100 yung bumibili ng tickets. Kaya kailangan po namin ng suporta nyo. Ayaw ko pong maghirap si Direk. Ganyan po ang support system na, hindi ko naman sila sinisisi, no? But maybe may pagkukulang kami sa awareness. But kailangan po namin ng suporta sa awareness para marinig po tayo, hindi lang ng community namin, but ng general public. Kaya kailangan po namin ng tulong nyo. So kung sakali 100 ticket sale, ilan na lang? 6,900. Tama ba yung math ko? Patulong naman po. Tapos, hindi po, sa totoo lang, kasi po talagang maghihirap si Derek. Hindi po, kasi talagang gusto namin i-push to, hindi po namin gustong, hindi naman sa hindi gusto, but bonus na lang pag naubos yung ticket at may mga sponsor, pero hindi po ito primarily para kumita. This is to stage something that is authentically or genuinely for seafarers and their families.
Idagdag ko lang po, no? At pinangarap din po namin na maging yearly affair po ito. So kung sa unang pagkakataon po, hindi maging successful, paano po natin masusunod? Kaya kami po nakikiusap sa tulong at suporta po ninyo. Idadagdag ko lang po yung timing ng Alon, Sir Bien. Ito po ay in time for the Filipino Seafarers Month and International Day of Seafarers. June 25. Kaya po, sa June po natin siya gagawin. Salamat po.
Okay. So we have one last question, sir.
Good afternoon, I'm Pablo Melo, Federal Media. I have a cousin in Cebu. Matagal siya naging seaman, no? Isa marine engineer. Nagkaroon siya ng kidney problem at he spent his savings sa dialysis. 3 times a week nagpapadialysis siya at malas umuulan sa akin ng pampadialysis. Hindi ba ito pwedeng lakayin sa PhilHealth na ma-exempt sa dialysis expense sa mga seaman?
We can signpost that, sir, excuse me, sir. Hello po. We can signpost that case to BMW. And if the seafarer is a member of the union, we can probably help him. At pakontak nyo na lang po sa amin. I-message na lang po ako, Alden Richards, sa Facebook. Ay, charot lang. Bien Carlo Galapon po sa Facebook. Or else, dito po ang donation to seafarers and we have Seafarer Emergency Fund ng ICE1. Ibigay na yan, ngayon din.
Thank you so much, Paul. So once again, let's give the organizing team, the members, a round of applause.